are more and more electric cars out on the roads, and one reason may be because there are thousands of dollars in incentives to help reduce the cost of them.
And Jennifer Kraus joins us now with what you need to know about these incentives. Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, these incentives, cashing in on them if you're planning on buying an electric vehicle can be kind of tricky. Leasing, though, is another story. In fact, leasing an EV right now, if you're planning on changing in or changing from a gas powered vehicle to an electric vehicle, is actually an easier, better deal right now. Want to buy an EV? How does a $7,500 tax credit sound? There are just a few rules, though. The vehicle has to be assembled in North America, and its battery components and minerals must meet specific sourcing requirements. And the car has to cost under a certain amount, and your income can't be over another amount. And you'll only get that money back after your taxes.
If you're set on buying a car and you know you qualify, you've talked to a tax professional, you know the car is going to qualify, you can go ahead and do that. It's going to get a little easier next year as dealerships are going to be able to process the credit and give the credit at the point of sale, which makes it simpler. But it is really, really complex right now.
But if you're eager to drive an EV now, Consumer Reports says a lease may get you on the road faster.
The long and short of it is that all those rules go out the window if you lease a vehicle. No matter where the car was made, how much it cost, you can get that full $7,500 off the total price of the vehicle. And then the leasing company processes that credit up front, which lowers your monthly payments.
The usual leasing rules apply. Along with a down payment, you'll make monthly payments for a set number of months and for a set number of miles. And at the end of the lease, you return the car to the leasing company. Those rules can deter some traditional car buyers, but in the case of an EV, they might work to your advantage.
Electric vehicle technology is changing really, really rapidly. There are new cars coming in the market. Range is getting longer for battery-powered vehicles. So the car that you buy today might end up being outdated in a few years, and leasing can help you avoid getting stuck with yesterday's technology.
And as automakers continue to lower the price of electric vehicles, trying to attract more buyers, you won't take the hit if your leased vehicle is suddenly worth less. And while no one has a crystal ball to see the future, if demand for used EVs is still high at the end of the lease, it may make sense to purchase the car for the buyout value that's written into the lease contract. And you know you should always negotiate if you're buying a car, but did you know you should do that also if you're leasing a vehicle? Of course, dealers are competing for your business among all the other dealers out there, so it doesn't hurt to ask them to waive things like dealer fees and some of those other markups.